We've all had our fair share of jump scare experiences on the internet as children. The 2000s and 2010s were a really popular time for jump scares and screamers on the internet. And most of the time, we would either come across them by complete accident or a family member pranking us. So today, I wanted to talk about childhood jump scares that scared me as a child and probably scared you at some point too. Starting off with the most iconic one, the scary maze game. Every Zoomer and millennial who grew up with the internet knows about this and has been scared by it at one point in their life. The first version of the game was released around 2003 or 2004, and then the version that we all know today was released in 2005. And then in 2006, the year I was born, it started going viral. As the years of the late 2000s and early 2010s kept going, the game kept gaining popularity. It even had a skit on Saturday Night Live in 2010. Little fun fact about that, the jump scare image that they use in the SNL skit is not the same image that's used in the actual Scary Maze game, because the image that they use in the jump scare for the Scary Maze game is from The Exorcist, which is copyrighted, so in the SNL version, it's a different image. The game was made by a programmer from Texas named Jeremy Winterroud, and I can't even imagine what it must feel like to have that much power knowing you scared an entire generation. Another infamous jump scare everyone knows about comes from a car commercial. Well, actually, it's not quite that. This was actually a commercial for a German coffee company named Kaffee. This first aired in 2005, and it's supposed to get your heart pumping, like how coffee does with caffeine. In Germany, this commercial actually received a lot of complaints, and it was eventually taken off of television. However, the commercial being uploaded on YouTube made a great prank. This commercial became one of the first screamers uploaded to the internet, and the first known screamer video to YouTube, also being one of the first videos to be uploaded to YouTube in general. The first YouTube video, Me at the Zoo, was uploaded in April 2005. The commercial was uploaded in July 2005. This isn't the only Kaffee commercial though. There are other commercials for Kaffee that also have jump scares. There's one that takes place at the beach, golf course, meadows, and at some point down the line, they ended up toning down their jump scare factor because it was too scary. But these ones are so ridiculous. I think they might have been a joke to like make fun of the people who complained about it being too scary. I don't know. It seems like that though. Either way, these Kaffee commercials, especially the car one, had our hearts jumping out of our chest, just like they advertised. This one might not be as well known because it is a little specific, but when I was little, I went through an optical illusions phase. I loved optical illusions. So I would always try to find websites with optical illusions to look at. And one day, while I'm peacefully looking at optical illusions on a random website I get jump scared. After that experience, I genuinely never looked at another optical illusion website ever again. Years later, I'm curious, what website did I find when I was little? So I took the question to Reddit per usual. I did end up finding a link to an optical illusions jump scare website, and I think this might be the one I found when I was little. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna check it out. Okay, I think I found the website that I was on when I was little. My guess would be probably click the scary optical illusion link right here, so that's what we're gonna do. We aren't kidding when we say that this is a scary optical illusion. Alright, good. Yo, I got Garrett here for my protection. Garrett, if I have to see something scary, you have to see it too. Ugh! If you don't like scary things or think that something scary may be detrimental to your health, we advise you not to view this optical illusion. You all set, guys? Scary warning. Ooh, spooky. Garrett? Alright, children, make sure your parents tell you that it's okay to view this optical illusion. If there's a child watching this video, which there shouldn't be because my videos are for ages 13 and up, get your parents' permission, I guess. Yo, I'm low-key scared. Okay, now, walk in! I guess the real jump scare is that Adobe Flash Player is no longer supported. Okay, I think we're safe. No jump scare, Adobe Flash. You saved us, thank you. I think I'm gonna edit in a jump scare right here, so that's what it would have been like if this website worked still. There would have been a jump scare right here to scare me, but rest in peace, Adobe Flash Player. Unfortunately, as you just saw, it did not work. But I'm pretty sure that was the site I found when I was little. If not, it was something extremely similar to that. However, in that same Reddit thread, I did find another link to a video. Okay, I did find a video on Reddit called Scary Optical Illusion that was from 17 years ago, so it's highly likely I have seen this when I was a child. Here we go. Garrett. What was that noise? Okay, that wasn't even scary. That was just funny. The video does seem a little familiar to me. It was uploaded in 2007, and it's highly likely I found it in the early 2010s. Again, as I've stated in a previous video already, I had mostly unsupervised internet access as a young little ginger lad, so I came across some pretty spooky stuff at a young age. That being said, this jump scare was just funny. It moans. That's all I really have to say about this topic, for now at least. I think 3 jump scares is a good amount to talk about without dragging it on for too long. That being said, I'm totally open to continuing this topic if I ever think of more, or if you guys have any jump scare stories or jump scares that you experienced that you would like to see me talk about in research, then I'll happily do more of this. Of course, let me know in the comments. I could see this becoming like a little series or something if you guys are interested. I was thinking of giving Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares its own little section to be talked about in this video, but I think it would be a little out of place, even though they are technically childhood jump scares. I consider them to be more modern and leaning towards the late 2010s. And in this video, I talked about jump scares from late 2000s, early 2010s. So it wouldn't have fit, I don't think, but I'll give an honorable mention to Five Nights at Freddy's for childhood jump scares, I guess. Anyway, thanks for 2K subs, by the way. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. Go check out my previous video about the threats of AI. It's one of my favorite videos so far. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video, unless one of us unexpectedly dies. Thanks for watching.
Yo, what's good, fools? Before you go, I just want to tell you something. Don't bother subscribing to this YouTube channel. It's not worth the subscription. All he does is make mediocre content. It's gonna fill up your subscription feed with useless shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're gonna use that subscribe button, use it on a different channel instead of this one. He says he makes content on quote-unquote spooky topics. What's so spooky about me? I'm pretty normal looking, I'd say. And don't even get me started on his stupid roommate, Garrett. Oh my god, the GOAT. I gave him a $5 bill for snacks one time and he ate the fucking $5 bill. Anyway, that being said, don't waste your subscription on this lousy channel. It's not even spooky.